What's up, guys? It's the Schmo here with the Schmo himself. Schmo, how we doing?
The Schmo can't complain. You're still 10-0, undefeated, out of Montana. We're back inside your home. You still shopping at Goodwill, my friend?
I am still shopping at Goodwill. How'd you like my impersonation? I do it every day on my Twitch, and they love it. They think it's the funniest thing ever.
Well done. The Schmo's got to get your shades the right color. We'll get you a pair. I'm sorry we didn't bring it.
It's okay. Next time.
Your impersonations are great. Now, a couple weeks ago, did you hear the Schmo sticking up for you back in Uncle Dana's office? We had Nate Diaz on the eve of fight week for UFC 244, popping positive.
Yeah. So that whole situation was, it was almost good it happened just because it shed some light on the whole thing. Like it's been happening to a lot of people. It happened to me, and it seems to be a lot of media on me for it. But then it happened to Nate, and even more media, and ESPN, all those guys. And I seen a lot of people sticking up like, look at him. There's no way he's on anything. Look at his body. And those same people are the ones saying that I am on stuff when I'm definitely not. He's probably more jacked than I am. But I know it was good that it happened, and it was good that he was able to fight. And the reason he was able to fight was because of the stuff that I went through, and a lot of these other athletes that went through. They were saying how insanely low his levels were. It was like 50 picograms or something. The majority of my tests were all way like below that. Like they were like, oh my God, he's testing for a trillionth of some ridiculous number. It's like those were all mine too. Like so, it was good it happened. Dana, UFC, they're really pushing for me to get back in there. So hopefully soon, yeah.
That's right. We haven't seen you since March of 2018. Testing with those trace elements of ostarine. That's what it was. Laced supplements, man. You're kind of like the guinea pig in the situation. Because of what's happened to you and other fighters, Nate Diaz are able to clear it away, not using an advantage inside the octagon.
Right, and I'm extremely for USADA. Like I love the idea of USADA. I love the idea of everyone fighting clean, and that's how I got into this sport. Was just like I didn't even understand that was a thing. I didn't watch UFC back in the day when everyone was on steroids. So I just got in and thought everyone was tested, and then like I didn't even know this could happen. And I didn't know it could happen. And then I found out it can happen. I didn't know it'd be this long of a ordeal. So hopefully soon I'll be back.
Nevada State Athletic Commission. This guy's gonna be back. Yes. Now talk to me for a second. You got to fight December 12th. Quintet getting into the grappling. We like it.
Yeah, I'm super excited for that. That's the same day as Nogi Worlds, so I was really, really excited to compete. I was gonna do Nogi Worlds in California. That's like winning that would be insane. But Quintet Ultra asked if I wanted to do that, and I said absolutely. It'd be so fun to be able to compete against these legends. Like for me to compete against a high level black belt in a Nogi Jiu-Jitsu match would be extremely tough. To do it against like these guys that are extremely high level black belts that outweigh me by a ton, it's going to be even more hard. But there's always that chance. So it's going to be super fun. I'm super excited. December 12th on Fight Pass, or I think it's at the Red Rocks or something like that. Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be a good time.
And most of your victories are by submission. We know you got the highlight level knockouts in LFA and Dana White's Contender Series, but you're a good grappler too.
Yeah, I've been working on my grappling a ton, especially this layoff. You can't be half in this sport. You got to be 100% in. It's too dangerous to be half in. Even 90% in, 10% out. I'm 100% into this sport. I've dedicated my entire life to it. The 2 years, damn near 2 years that I've been out, I've been training. I've been continuing to get better. There's not a day that goes by that I'm just like, I'm not gonna train today. I take my rest days seriously. I take this whole sport so serious. I have a hot tub, a cold plunge, a sauna, a stretch room right here. I'm doing recovery every night. So once they let me fight, I really feel like I'm going to blast off. I feel like Israel and I were on the same come up. Both 1-0, 2-0, 2-0. And then he took off, and then they kind of just, my careers kind of just went stale for a little bit. But once they let me fight, I really, truly believe I'm going to take off and take over.
You're still doing the CBD? I know they legalized that over there at the UFC.
I've been taking anything. I can't trust taking anything. You just don't know what it's in unless it's NSF certified. I can't take nothing. So I haven't been doing CBD. I haven't been doing anything besides Thorne supplements.
What about the Fortnite? Still playing 4 hours a day?
I'm not playing as much Fortnite anymore. The game's kind of, I don't know, maybe it's because I've played it so much, but the game's dying out a little bit, which I still play every day with the boys. I love getting on there, opening up my Twitch stream. I go live, 20 seconds later, the boys are in the chat saying, "What's up, Suga?" And those are the real diehard Suga fans. You know, it's been, like you said, almost 2 years since I fought, and I still got a loyal fan base. So I don't focus on the haters. I focus on the true fans, and they mean a lot to me. It's awesome to be able to talk to the fans like that every day.
And the Schmo still thinks we can confirm you're still Snoop Dogg's favorite fighter. When we were last here at the Suga Show home, you were telling the Schmo you want to get inside the octagon before the end of the year. Obviously, it's not happening. Realistically, when is it going to happen?
Realistically, I would say early next year. It's got to. It has to happen early next year, or else it's some conspiracies. Because I don't know. It has to happen early next year. I'm going crazy. It's been too long. I need to fight. If you look at my career, I've started fighting when I was 16. I was fighting easily 4 times a year as an amateur, probably more. I fought 3 times in 1 month one time, and I used to fight all the time. So it's been weird not fighting. But yeah, early next year should be it.
3 times in 1 month?
It was 3 times in 33 days in 3 different states. I fought here in Phoenix. I flew back to Montana, fought in Montana, and then we fought in Washington. That was as an amateur. The end of my amateur career. Wanting to go pro. But you know, you got to train. But when I don't know, I just love to fight. So I fought a ton. But yeah.
When you look at the Bantamweight division, anyone that stands out as that first opponent for you? Or you'll take what you'll get at this point?
It's hard for me to say I want to fight this guy, that guy, this guy, because I don't know when they're going to let me fight again. So it's like I don't know, and I really don't follow the division super close, but I feel like I really am a bad matchup for the entire division. I'm 5'11" with a 72-inch reach. There's some taller guys in the division, but I know how to use my range. My grappling is becoming extremely good. And that was the only thing. It was like, oh shit, what if someone takes me down and holds me down? I'm on my back. Now I feel so offensive off my back and so comfortable being able to get up to my feet. I'm going to be able to take these dudes out. I'm excited to show that.
Let's talk about your teammates at the MMA lab. Jared Cannonier, Israel Adesanya has spoken about him quite a bit as that potential suitor as the middleweight contender. You think Jared takes Israel, or what should be Jared's next match?
Yeah, Jared's one of the nicest dudes I've ever met. Him and his whole family is so cool. They moved down not too long ago. Actually, it was like, a year or so ago, 2 years ago, and he's been doing some serious work in the division. If he fights Israel, I'm a huge fan of Israel. I feel like our styles are pretty similar, but I'm a huge fan of Israel. So that fight would be so fun to watch. They're both animals. That would be a good fight, I think, and I think Jared could beat him.
Yes, Jared starting off at heavyweight and casually dropped down the weights to get to the middleweight.
Yeah, he's shredded at that weight. It's a perfect weight class for him. His gas tank's unreal. And the biggest thing about Jared is his mentality. He's going to go in there and he's going to do what he needs to do. He's not going to be scared. He's not going to be nervous. He's going to go in there and do what he needs to do.
You got any other Schmo impressions, Suga Sean? He started this thing out with a bang.
We're here with the Schmo. We're here with Schmo himself. You were recently at the KSI Logan Paul fight. How was it?
Hey, they're bringing some juice into boxing. But hey, they're striking. Not as good as the Schmo thought. I mean, we knew they weren't going to be at the pro level, but man, a lot of misses. A swing and a miss.
I'll have to check it out. I think you could beat them. If you could pick one, who would you fight?
The Schmo likes winners, it would be KSI.
Dana, make it happen. KSI versus the Schmo.
Let's go. He's the pro, I'm the Schmo. Call it the Suga Schmo connection.
The Suga Schmo show.
We're out.